Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Rebecca and today we'll be doing a Vinyasa practice to help to pacify Pitta Dosha. Pitta is associated with the elements of fire and water. A Pitta Dosha or constitution can be characterized by heat, fiery nature, a strong will, intensity, and sharpness. And because of this, it's important for people with a Pitta Dosha to focus on conserving some of their energy. And so in this practice, we will be focusing on some of the opposite qualities to help pacify our Pitta Dosha. So we'll be adding the qualities of cool, softness, flowing movement, and grace. We'll be flowing at a moderate pace, so not too fast and not too slow. And we'll work at about 80% when we're in the postures. We won't stay in the poses for too long, but we'll be wanting to focus more on flowing movement rather than precision. So don't judge yourself in your postures, just observe. And remember that less is more. We'll also want to be keeping our focus towards the horizon or perhaps just a little lower. And we'll also be focusing on our exhalations during this practice. So a sense of being able to release anger, frustration, or any stress on the exhalations, and looking towards being more focused in the back body. So you might want to bring a couple of blocks, or if you haven't got any blocks, you can always use some books, and perhaps to have a folded blanket, which we might use at the end for putting ourselves up on a higher seat. And at the end of the practice in Savasana, I will be playing the harp just to help to integrate this practice. So I invite you now to come to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. I shall be sitting up on a block to allow more space in my hips. And I'll invite you to bring an intention for this practice. You may wish to use my intention, or you may wish to choose your own. I will invite you to bring the intention of self-care and calm during this practice. So when you've found your comfortable seat, you may want to allow the gaze to soften and perhaps let the eyes close. And just be aware of your sitting bones grounded into the earth, and a sense of lifting up from the sitting bones through the spine to the crown of the head, allowing the shoulders to relax away from the ears. And we'll just begin to focus on the breath. So taking an inhalation through the nose, breathing it into the lungs, into the stomach, and exhale as you release from the stomach, out through the lungs, out through the nose. Inhaling, feel the breath as it comes into the lungs and the stomach. Exhaling, releasing from the stomach, out through the lungs, out through the nose. One more time, just like this. Long, slow inhalation. Long, slow exhalation. And now, if you If you did close your eyes, you'll probably want to open them now. And if you want to bring your hands into prayer position, and then inhale, your hands wide up to the sky, looking forward. Exhale as you twist to your right. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind the low back. Inhale to extend in the spine. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale back to center, hands to the sky. Exhale as you twist to your left. Your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind your low back. Inhale to extend in the spine. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. And inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale to extend just a bit more. And exhale to twist and release, letting go. Inhale back to center, hands to sky. Exhale as you twist over to your left. Inhale to extend just a bit more. And exhale just to twist further, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale as you twist to your right. Inhale, extend just a tiny bit more. Exhale, twisting, releasing and letting go. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale as you twist to your left. Inhale, extend, exhale, release, let go, relax the shoulders. Inhale to center, hands to sky, and exhale as you bring your hands back into prayer position. Now, if you have any props on your mat, if you just want to remove them, and we will come into a tabletop position. So you're wanting your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Just pressing down with the tops of the feet into the earth. Neutral tabletop, neutral spine. We're going to just take a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale to lift the tail, lift the chest, the gaze to the horizon for cow. Exhale as you lower the tail, bring the chin to the chest for cat. Inhale for cow, remembering to keep that gaze no higher than the horizon. Exhale, bring the belly towards the spine for cat. Do 3 more in your own breath. And then inhaling as you come back into a neutral tabletop position. And now we're going to inhale as we raise the right arm up to the sky, and then exhale as you thread that arm under the thread, the needle. And you might want to either leave your left hand where it is, or perhaps bring it towards the top of the mat, just remembering to be at 80% in this posture. Just breathe here. Inhale, feeling the breath coming into the lungs. Exhaling, just release, letting go of any concerns, any frustrations. Inhale one more time. And as you exhale, bring the left hand under the shoulder and inhale the right arm up to the sky and bring that hand back down into tabletop position. And we'll just take that on the left side. So inhale the left arm up to the sky. Exhale as you thread that hand through, and you may want to either leave your right hand where it is or perhaps walk it to the top of the mat, remembering to be at 80% in this posture. Inhale into the back body, into the back chest. Exhale, release and let go. Inhale, feeling a broadness across the back chest. Exhale as you bring that right hand under the shoulder, and inhale the left hand back up to the sky, and exhale, bring the hands back into your tabletop position. So we're just going to take a few rounds of tiger now. So keeping the hands where they are, and inhale, raising the right leg to the sky, bit like cow in the back and the chest. And then exhale, round in, bringing your knee to the nose, feeling a bit like the cat. Inhaling the leg back up. Exhaling, rounding in, knee to nose at a moderate pace. Inhaling the foot up to the sky. Exhaling as you bring that knee towards the nose, round in. Inhale one more time, foot to the sky. Exhale, bringing the knee back into tabletop. We'll just take this on the left side. So inhaling, the leg comes up to the sky. Exhaling, rounding in, knee to nose, feeling a bit like the cat. Inhaling, the leg up to the sky, feeling like cow. Exhaling, hugging in, knee to nose. Inhale, the knee to the sky. Exhaling, knee to nose, moderate movement. Inhale one more time, knee to sky. Exhale, bring that knee back down into your neutral tabletop position. Now we're going to inhale to raise that right leg one more time, and exhale as we round in, and this time bringing the foot between the hands. You might want to walk the foot a little further forward for low lunge, having the ankle below the knee. Inhale, slowly up, low lunge, hands to the sky, or in cactus, or perhaps resting on the hips. Whichever version feels right for you for calming your Pitta Dosha today, keeping your gaze focus in front of you. And just exhaling the hands either side of the front foot, and then we're just going to send that right foot forward a bit, half splits, toes point to the sky. Just allowing some gentle movement here. Breathing into the back body, feeling a broadness across the back chest, and a gentle extension in the hamstrings. You may even wish to take your bricks to give yourself a bit more height in this pose. Now just sending any props off the mat as you bring that foot back into the foot back to the floor, and we'll come back up for low lunge. Going to do some movement back and forth, slow, graceful movement for low lunge. Exhale, coming back into half splits. And then inhaling back into low lunge. Exhaling back for the half splits. And then just taking the props off the mat as you bring that foot back between the hands. And we're just going to come up one more time into low lunge. And this time we're going to take a gentle twist. So bring the hands into prayer position and just see if you can hook your elbow across the left elbow across the right thigh, and perhaps gazing towards the right, keeping the gaze no higher than the horizon. Breathing into this twist. And then exhale as you come back to the center. Bring the hands either side of that right foot and send that right foot back into tabletop. Just take a moment here to experience this pose, observing the body, feeling any differences on the left side and the right side. And then we're going to inhale the left leg up to the sky, and then exhale, bringing that foot between the hands, perhaps a little bit further in front of the hands. Again, having the left ankle stacked under the right knee. And we'll inhale up for low lunge, remembering you can have your hands point to the sky. Perhaps you want them in cactus, or you might want to have them resting on your hips, whichever is more comfortable for you, and having your gaze set towards the horizon. And we're going to exhale as we might want to take our bricks or hands to the floor for half splits. So sending the hips back and coming back onto the heel of that left foot, toes shine to the sky. You might have a bend in that front knee as well. Just breathe here a moment, feel this posture, breathing into the back body, having a sense of calm and ease in the pose. And now we're just going to come between these two poses. So inhale the foot back to the earth and arms up to the sky for low lunge. Exhale at an easy pace, hands to the bricks or the floor, send that foot away, half splits. Inhale, bring the hands up, low lunge. Exhale, slide the foot forward, half splits. Then we're just going to inhale one more time, bring that foot into low lunge, and this time bringing the hands into prayer position. And we'll just take an inhale here, and on the exhale, hook the right elbow over the top of the left thigh, keeping the gaze at the horizon. Breathe here for a couple of breaths, breathing into this twist. Then we're going to inhale back to center, remove any bricks from the mat as you come back into your tabletop position. Now we're just going to curl the toes under, and on an exhalation, send those hips up to the sky for downward facing dog. You might even want to have a gentle bend in your knees, and having all four corners of the palms pressed into the mat to feel grounded to the earth. Just allow the head to hang, and perhaps start to pedal it out, just to gently feel some extension now in the hamstrings, going at a very gentle pace. And we'll just take a few moments to feel some stillness now in our downward facing dog. Feeling
the biceps coming away behind the ears. And then on your exhale, just taking baby steps up to the top of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift, palms coming to the shins. Exhale as you allow yourself to fold forward, bringing your chest towards your knees. Take a generous bend in your knees. And just taking opposite elbows here and perhaps swaying from side to side. Some gentle movement. Breathing in to the back chest, the back of the body. And then let the hands drop to the floor. And then on your next inhale, very slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head coming up last, perhaps doing a shoulder roll. And then we're going to inhale the hands up to the sky. And just taking a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. As you exhale, lean towards the right, gentle side stretch. Inhale, up center. Exhale, hold the left wrist with the right hand as you lean over towards your left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. We'll repeat this. Inhale to center. Exhale, the other side. Swaying like a palm tree. Graceful movements. Inhale to center. And bring the hands back into prayer position. As you slowly now allow yourself to roll back down. Hands to the earth. Forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Lower the knees. Coming all the way down, keeping the elbows tucked in as you lower your chest all the way to the earth. And then point the feet back, press down with the tops of the feet as you inhale for baby cobra. And then exhale, uncurl those toes as you come back up into downward facing dog. We just pause here a moment in our downward facing dog. Now inhale as the right leg raises, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose, coming forward, feeling a bit like the cat in the chest. Exhale, that leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot between the hands, lower the left heel down, 45 degrees. Inhale, coming up for warrior one, right knee stacked over the ankle. Perhaps you allow your hands to rest on your hips, working at 80% in this posture, feeling grounded down through the feet to the earth, keeping the gaze forward. And then let's inhale the arms up to the sky if they were down, and then exhale as we open it up for warrior two, gazing down that front arm. Again, keeping that right knee stacked over the ankle, feeling rooted and grounded in this pose. Inhale to flip the front palm to reverse the warrior. Slow, graceful movement. Exhale as you put Rest the right arm on the top of the left leg. Inhale the left arm up to the top corner for extended side angle. Keeping the gaze towards the horizon. Then we're going to inhale back to reverse the warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale back, reverse your warrior. Exhale back to your extended side angle. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And this time exhale as you windmill the hands back down either side of the front foot, sending that foot back for downward facing dog. Just take a few moments here to experience the sensations in the body, the difference between one side and the other, allowing yourself a moment of calm. And we'll inhale the left leg to raise, three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing that knee to the nose. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. Exhale, bring that left foot between the hands, lowering the right heel as you come up for your warrior one. Again, you can keep your hands up high to the sky, or perhaps rest them on the hips. Being aware in this pose also of the back body, breathing into the back body, feeling grounded like a warrior. Inhale and then exhale as you open it up into warrior two, gazing, a gentle soft gaze down that left hand. Breathing here, feeling grounded. And then inhale to flip the left palm, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, bring that left forearm to the left leg. And inhale the right arm up to the top corner of the room. Extended side angle. Gaze no higher than the horizon. Inhale back up to reverse your warrior, and then exhale for your extended side ankle. Slow, graceful movement. Inhale up, warrior one, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, paint those hands either side of the front foot as you send that foot, left foot back high to the sky, lower down, dog pose. Bringing the knees down, uncurl the toes, allowing yourself to rest back now in child's pose. You can have your knees fairly close together or as wide as your mat, however suits you today. Just be where you are. And while we're sitting here in child's pose, taking a few moments to feel the effects of these postures, just calming the breath. On the exhale, just release any concerns, any frustrations. Inhaling into the back chest, broadening across the shoulder blades. Exhale as you relax, release and let go. And then we're just going to inhale as we come up through tabletop, uncurl the toes, and then exhale as we come back up into our downward facing dog. Just establish your dog pose here, and then inhale the right leg to the sky, exhale, bring that foot between the hands, lower the left heel, and this time inhale coming up for warrior two. Again, gazing gently down that right hand. This time inhale to flip the palm, to reverse the warrior, and exhale for extended side angle. Inhale. This time, reverse your triangle, so straighten that front leg. And exhale to come down into triangle pose. You might want to take a block for your hand to rest on, or it can rest on the outer side of the right calf. Just take a moment to just look down at the toes, and then slowly inhale the left arm up to the sky. You perhaps look at the toes or look forward in a neutral spine. Just breathe into this triangle pose. And then we'll just inhale to reverse our triangle. And then exhale back into triangle pose. Inhale to reverse the triangle. Exhale back, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. And this time exhale as you paint those hands either side of the right foot. And send that foot back, three-leg dog, back down for downward facing dog. Just take a few moments here, a few breaths before we do this on the second side. Feel the calm in the body. Inhale the left leg to raise. Exhale, bring that foot between the hands, lower the right heel as you inhale up, warrior two. Gazing down that left hand, feeling established in this pose, working at 80%. Then inhale, flip the left palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale as you come into extended side angle. Inhale up, reverse the warrior. This time straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale as you bring that hand either to the outer left calf or the ankle, or perhaps to a block, remembering to go to 80% of your version of this pose. Just take a moment to look down at the foot as you inhale the right hand up to the sky. You can perhaps stay looking at the foot, or you might want to just gaze forward, breathing into this triangle pose. And then inhale to reverse your triangle. Exhale, back to triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, back to triangle pose. Inhale to reverse triangle. And then this time, exhale, paint the hands either side of the front foot, move any blocks, and send the left foot back, downward facing dog. And on the out breath, just start to take baby steps back to the front of the mat. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Just let it all go. Just hang here. breathing into the back body, across the collarbones. Inhale, slowly rolling back all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last, perhaps take a shoulder roll. Now just bring your hands into prayer position as we take the right foot, lift it up, lift it to hover, and then on the exhale, send that right foot, big step back, and then turn the toes to face the front, bringing the hands onto the hips for extended wide leg forward fold. So exhale as you slowly fold down forward. Perhaps your hands come to the earth, or perhaps they come to a brick. Just breathe in this pose. Having a very gentle bend in the knees, remembering to be at 80%. Focusing on the feet grounding into the earth, all four corners of the feet into the earth. And then just bringing the left palm in front of your face as you inhale the right arm up to the sky, looking towards the horizon. Exhale that right hand down. Swap right hand below the face. Inhale, left arm to the sky, look to the horizon. Exhale, swap hands. Inhale the right hand to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand, left hand down. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand under, and perhaps you stay here, or you might want to just let yourself fall down. Let the head just hang. Breathing into the back chest and the back body. Inhale up, halfway lift. Turn the left and the right toes to the top of the mat. Big step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and taking the feet wide on the mat. We're going to come down into garland pose now, so you might want to rest your fingers on the floor as you lower down, bend the knees, taking some of the weight in the hands as well to protect the knees. We're all different, so be at the right width for you. Just face the front now. Feeling it so it's feeling comfortable in your hips. And let's take a brick. Even if you don't need one, just sit on a brick, because we don't want to be working at our full capacity. And we'll just bring our hands into prayer position, and we'll very gently push into the tops of the arms with the legs, and then just gazing forward towards the horizon, having another pause here to experience this pose and to experience the graceful movement we've created during this Vinyasa practice. And now you might want to remove your block at this point. And if you had
a folded blanket. You may or may not need one. I would recommend one anyway because of not going to our full capacity in these poses. So if you come and sit on a folded blanket for a bit more height, so we're going to come into our cobbler's pose. So sitting on your height, bringing the soles of the feet together and allowing the knees to wing out to either side. And just take a moment here and holding the feet. Again, we're going to go slowly. So breathing across the collarbones, broadness across the collarbones and across the back chest, keeping our gaze no higher than the horizon, allowing a few moments for gravity to do the work with our legs. And then we're just very gently going to start to walk forward. You may have some blocks with you, and you can always just start to walk forward. Only come as far forward as is comfortable for you. Remember to stay at 80% in this pose. You don't want to be going to your maximum. And keeping the breath in the back body, breathing between the shoulder blades, gazing down towards the earth. A very gentle forward fold in cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. Feeling the calm within this pose. And now, if you keep your right foot where it is and send your left leg in front for head to knee pose. And you might want a block to put under your left knee, and the left sole of the foot will be very close to the right inner thigh. And just take a moment to extend in the spine, feeling grounded through those sitting bones. And then exhale as you gently fold forward. Perhaps your hands come to your mid-shin, perhaps to your ankles, perhaps they come to your foot. But just remember to work at 80%. So if touching your foot is a real stretch, but you can manage it, pull back and come to your ankles. Keeping your gaze soft towards your foot or towards your knee. Breathing into the back body once more. Feel that breath filling the back of the lungs, filling in round the back of the stomach. Exhale to release, let go, release any frustrations, any concerns. Just be in this pose. Don't judge yourself, just observe it. Remembering that less is more. And I should have said earlier, but you can always bring a gentle bend to that front knee. And then we're going to inhale, slowly coming up, and the head comes up last. And then bring that right foot back to meet the left. Here we are again in cobbler's pose. And this time, exhale as you send that right foot forward. And just take a moment to ground through the sitting bones and extend through the crown. And then exhale as you slowly walk the hands forward, and they might be coming to the mid-calf, the ankle, the foot. The important thing is to keep yourself working at 80%, allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to not work to your maximum, but to pull back, perhaps bending that right knee. And again, breathing into the back chest, keeping the breath passive and feeling yourself releasing and letting go on the exhalation. Feeling calm, allowing yourself to take care of yourself in this posture and through this practice. Head to knee pose, Janu Shirshasana. And then inhale as you slowly walk yourself back up, your head coming up last. And send that left foot to meet the right. And we'll just take a moment here in staff pose, Dandasana. And you might want your blocks, because if you're sat on a raise, the earth is further away. And we'll just take a moment to feel the sensations of these poses, these forward folds. Ground through the sitting bones as you extend your crown of your head to the sky. Breathing, filling the lungs into the stomach. Exhale, release, and let go. Now we're just going to take our legs wide for seated wide leg forward fold. Upavishta Konasana. We'll just take a few moments seated up in this posture, and this might be the right pose for you. It's a really great place to be. Or if you wish, you might wish to either walk your hands or walk your bricks a little bit further forward. Very gently does it. Don't push yourself. Be really kind to yourself. And allowing your gaze either to the horizon or coming down to the floor, depending on whether you're in an upright position or if you're in more of a forward fold. And you can always bring a gentle bend to those knees. And just allowing gravity to do the work. Perhaps if you did have some bricks and you can feel that you can go a bit further without reaching your maximum, perhaps your hands come to the earth. Breathing into the back chest, feeling the broadness between the shoulder blades and the broadness across the collarbones. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Inhale, breathing in calm into the body, self-care. Exhale to release any concerns, any frustrations. And this time we're going to inhale, just slowly
Walk the hands back so you're once more in an upright position. The head comes up last. And then we're going to remove any props we have from our mat and slowly keeping your bricks either side of the mat, around the middle of the mat, and just slowly curl all the way down onto your back. Knees shine to the sky, constructive rest, and we'll just hug our knees into our chest, taking a few moments to appreciate yourself today for coordinating this graceful, flowing movement with your breath, appreciating that you've given yourself some time to focus on your own self-care, being kind to yourself, and also feeling grounded to the earth. Now we're just going to send the feet back to the earth and just very gently shift your hips. Just lift them and move them about 2 inches over to the left. Hug the knees back in, and then on your exhale, let the knees fall out over to the right, and perhaps they rest on a brick, or even having your calves as well as your knee resting on that brick. And you can either have your hands out like a T or to a cactus. Perhaps you're facing to the right, to the center, or a little bit towards the left. Just completely relax, release, and let go, allowing the body and the breath to do the work in this pose. Just gravity to take this twist. And then inhale, bring those knees back up to center, lowering the feet to the earth. First of all, just straighten, coming into a neutral spine. Now again, lift the hips and shift the hips about 2 inches over to the right. And inhale the knees up, hugging in, and exhale, bring those knees over to the left, perhaps again resting on a brick. And having your arms whichever way you choose. Perhaps you're looking forward, or you might even be looking over to your right for this twist. Breathing in, filling the lungs, breathing into the stomach. Full slow exhalation, releasing from the stomach through the lungs and out. And then on the next inhalation, bringing the knees back up to center, lowering those feet to the earth, and just straighten the spine one more time. And then we're just going to inhale as we come into another big hug. Just give yourself a really big hug. One final appreciation, being aware of the calmness that you've created in your body today. And then just allowing the feet to come to the earth. And then sending the feet away. Coming into your version of Savasana, perhaps you have your palms to the sky or perhaps facing to the earth. And perhaps you're tucking your shoulders down. And you may be having a soft gaze, or you might be closing your eyes. Just allowing yourself to be where you are in the Shavasana, taking care of your needs. And while you are in this Shavasana, I shall play some gentle harp music to you. Just allow this harp music to gently wash over you, to relax, release, and let go.
And now, just beginning to extend your breath, being aware of your breath once more, and starting to bring some very gentle movements to your fingers and your toes. Very slowly starting to move the hands and feet, perhaps bringing some gentle movements to the arms and the legs. You might even want to stretch out long. And then just bending at the knees, soles of the feet to the earth once more, as you allow yourself to roll over to one side, whichever side you prefer. And just take a moment here to feel yourself cradled by the earth, and then gently using your hands to push yourself up to a comfortable seat. And then bringing your hands into prayer position. And thank you very much for joining me in this practice today. I wish you well. Namaste.
Follow this link to the Emerald Alignment, which is a 4-minute energy field alignment to complete the integration of this yoga practice. There are links below for more information. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel.